Wow, I'm feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, have a lot of anxiety. I've just come back from a break and I feel like I need to go back to taking a break because there's just too much on my plate. And I'm sure all of us have been on the same side every time we've come back from a break. Hi, friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anis Merchant, and today's topic is very interesting and hopefully it is timely. And all of us are experiencing it as we come back from breaks and feel overwhelmed, feel stretched, feel have a lot of anxiety because there's too much to do. There's so many emails, there are so much action items. Everybody has come in the new year with a lot of energy, passion, a lot of things to get done, building a big to-do list, building a lot of action items, whether they are mentally there or they are there in front of you. And as leaders, as professionals, or as individuals, how do we overcome that? We all have our goals. We all have our habits which we want to develop in the new year. But these new or the old things which just come on our plate as soon as we are back from a break. And the intention of these breaks are to give us or help us get rejuvenated or, freshen up or come back with a very different perspective or a new perspective or enhanced perspective about our jobs, about our life, about personal, professional, spiritual goals. And when you come back to the real world or the real life, we are all inundated with too much of work, too much of to-do list, tasks, actions, things, and more on top of it, the new things we want to accomplish and get done. It just overwhelms, and I'm sure all of us are there in that same boat. And I'll share some tips on what I do in the similar situation, which hopefully can help you getting back to things and ensuring that we don't uh, drift away from the plan or the goals we had, which I'm sure all of us have chartered or put together after during our break and taken some time out to think about what we want to do or what we want to stop doing when we get back to work and ensure that we don't get back to our old habits, which we wanted to get away, either taking breaks or ensuring that we take breaks. And taking breaks is important. I've in fact done a video. It's like rebooting a system, and that's what breaks do for all of us. It helps us reboot the system. So there are these simple tricks which I follow, and I hopefully it is helpful for you. So the first piece which I do is, and the biggest piece which really puts pressure is emails. Now, what I do is when I definitely before going on a break, I typically put in out of office. Uh, and, when I come back from a break, what I would do is only 1 or 2 days. So let's say if I'm resuming work today, for yesterday and day before, I would just keep the emails till then. And prior to all of that, I will just delete them. Because if they are important and if they are really requires my attention, people will either have already reached out to me during my vacation, which I didn't intend to, but have already got my attention and I've already solved for it. Or if it is really important, people have been waiting for me. It's not that important that I need to address it immediately. And if people do, if it is important for them or it needs my addressing, they will again send me an email rather than me trying to keep my email box piled up. And that's one practice which I do is, once I have actioned an email out or I've read it, I delete them because I like to keep my email box clean. And I know for some people it doesn't work. They get anxious about it, that if they delete their emails, then what will happen and then they will not be able to remember. But you can, ensure that your deleted items don't get permanently deleted, and you can always keep archiving the deleted items so that all your inbox and your deleted items are in one place and you're still able to find emails if you have to get back. And frankly speaking, if you have to find emails, until unless it's a legal thing, uh, you don't need to go back to your emails. One thing I've realized, you don't need to hoard emails. I've seen a lot of people hoard emails and keep their mailboxes like 15,000, 20,000 emails, all unread, still there in the mailbox. And, I don't know how people do it, but I love my mailbox to be clean, and ensure that I hold myself accountable and start cleaning or deleting emails once I action them out, and do not just keep hoarding emails week over week, month over month. So that's the first tip, emails. Second, at least for the first 3 days, ensure that your calendar, you have control of it rather than having let others control of it. Yes, there might be recurring meetings or meetings which might have been set up by people waiting for you to come back and they want to talk to you. But if it is avoidable and it is not necessary or doesn't require so much of immediate attention, push it out. At least do not do anything unproductive for the first 3 days, or basic communication, so that it allows you to take time out, define your strategy, at least put together the plan, what you want to achieve, put together, get your act together, get back to your time control, because it does take time to get back to work. It does get time to get back into that zone, get back into that mode of ensuring that you're able to complete those actions and get those actions completed. So yeah, clear up your calendar for at least 3 days and ensure that you take control of your time. And whatever day you resume work, if you're resuming work on Friday, ensure that the following Monday and Tuesday you don't have anything which is taking much on your calendar. Do not work on Saturday, Sunday if you're resuming work on Friday. Or if you're resuming work on Thursday, just ensure Thursday, Friday, and the following Monday you don't have too much on your calendar, and keep time blocked so that you can get those things done, which you have to, or plan your weeks, months as you would be doing, and ensure that you are able to get those things done. The third tip is, you will never be able to do 100 things in a day. So what can you do? And when I say what can you do, is what is that 1, 2, or maximum 3 things you can achieve today or tomorrow, which will help you move your goals, or your work, or your personal or professional commitments, and move them forward, or ensure that they get done, they get completed, or you're able to achieve your personal habits or professional habits. So just focus on 3 things and prioritize 3 things. You don't have to prioritize 100 things, because you will never be able to get that done, because it doesn't work. It doesn't really help any one of us to have 100 things on our plate and not get anything at the end of the day done, because it will not work. So that's my third tip. The fourth tip is, stop being a victim, or stop behaving like a victim, because many of us, when we come back and we are overwhelmed, we start being a victim, or start becoming a victim of ourselves. Because if you really dissect the method of calling ourselves the victim or getting into that victim mode, is we are letting external things impact us, which in turns our mind, or ourselves, our heart, or all of us start thinking, oh, we are a victim of the situation, of the work, of our bosses, of our leaders, whatever the case is. Don't be a victim. Don't define yourself a victim, or don't become a victim of your own choices. So stop being a victim, stop complaining, get your act together, and ensure that don't let those external feelings come in your mind, and ensure that you are able to take control of the things which you want to take control of, which will help you drive things forward. The fifth tip is, set expectations. Communication is one of the key things which doesn't help, or if not done correctly, doesn't help any one of us to move forward or get better at our jobs. So ensure that you are communicating the basic thing which I said, 3 days. Ensure that you let people know that you will only take meetings, or you will only take calls which are important, which require immediate attention and cannot be pushed out more than 3 days, and you need people that to action out. So ensure that you set those expectations. You communicate with your team, with your manager, with the organization, with your partners, stakeholders, with your board, with anybody. Just focus on communication and and set those expectations with with people so that they understand why you're doing this. It will help you, not only you, but also them, and help you build better relationships. So hopefully these tips you are able to implement once you get back to work after a break, and hopefully in 2023 you are able to take more breaks and you are able to come and ensure that get back to work in a seamless, smooth way rather than trying to come with a big bang and be dissatisfied still. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If you have any thoughts and perspectives, or if you would love to share your tips on how you get back to work, would love to hear those thoughts. Do drop in an email or put in your comments, and I look forward to hearing from you. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed.